What's up guys, we're back again, and my main deck in Clash Royale has finally evolved. We've deviated to an even more devious deck with a faster cycle and elixir collector to get a huge elixir advantage. It pairs perfectly with other fireball bait cards because if my opponent uses a fireball or a big spell to eliminate the collector, they're gonna have absolutely nothing for the fly machines that are sniping down their buildings, subtly sneaking towards their towers, the Royal Hogs that are rushing through, or the Zappies that are destroying anything that they spam on offense. No one wants to get held in place for eternity by Zappies, or lose the game to fireball bait that they simply can't fireball. I put in Ice Spirit and Skeleton so you can catch miners and protect your collectors. Ice Spirit is also incredibly clutch against Hog Riders or Bridge Spam because you're able to stun them forever. Getting that reset against charges will help you out in a lot of situations, especially when you don't have buildings. But because you don't have buildings, your defense to offense conversion is seamless. Everything that you use on defense is immediately thrown back at your opponent, enhanced by your elixir advantage from the collectors, and you'll overwhelm everyone. This is one of the easiest decks for me to push up ladder with, so let's go jump straight at some games, climb up some trophies, and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag supporting the channel. Today's video is sponsored by Guns Up Mobile. Coming from PlayStation, Guns Up Mobile brings a new twist to tower defense battles. Guns Up Mobile is a PvP strategy game that offers a ton of different choices for you to build your own army the way you want, send them into battle, and fight against other people in real time. Supporting your soldiers with your own unique strategies is my favorite part of the game. Choose from different deployments from tanks to airstrikes to build the best composition possible. The PvP battles are intense, and I feel like there's always room to improve, but if you don't like PvP, there are a ton of different game modes. In Prison Break, you enter prison yards with only small teams of units. This challenging game mode is designed to test your mid-battle reactions, so you can't deploy any new units. Plan, expand, and upgrade your base to create a fine-tuned defense against attackers and protect your most valuable resources. The graphics are some of the best I've seen in any mobile strategy game, so if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, make sure to download using the link in the description of the video. Hey, so we got a game against the classy Sir. What's up, dude? Definitely like seeing arrows on my tower for a -3 trade, barely tickling me, and then I could Ice Spirit and... oh, wow. All right, this is interesting. Is this Giant Graveyard? Did I just play myself? I think I might have. You never want to go for a collector in the back because then they can go for a graveyard and fully surround your elixir collector if you think it's Giant Graveyard. But I just had to do it. It was a reflex, guys. We were up so much elixir and he used all of his spells. So I was like, just going to drop my collector and see what happens. Anyway, this guy's going to have zap, arrows, and he's also going to have fireball. So... this is the most interesting, ambitious golem deck that I've seen in a long time. Anyway, I'm going to overload the right-hand side with recruits so we can enlist a decent defense on the left-hand side as well. Seems like this guy has absolutely no care in the world, and he's just going to let that tower go. Oh, you are not a classy Sir. You are the definition of a certified savage. If you don't defend your towers at all and just go golem all in, oh my gosh. He's having to defend because he knows you would get 3 crowns, so that's pretty funny. I'm going to Skeletons and I'm going to Ice Spirit here, so then we can hopefully do enough damage to finish off the Night Witch, but it's not looking that pretty for me. I'm going to also have to go for Zappies, and he should Fireball on this. Ooh, no, he's not going to have Elixir for Fireball, but I also overcommitted. I have nothing for those Royal... oh, come on. I don't have a Royal Recruits Elixir. I don't have Royal Recruits. I don't have anything for Royal Hogs either. At least... we can go in for Royal Recruits on the right, mostly, and then try to 3-crown him. So the Fly Machine and the Zappy might put in enough work in the left-hand side to force out a response to the point that we could 3-crown in the right-hand lane. Oh, he's ignoring it, pretty much. Wow. Just looking at the Fly Machine locked on his tower. He's like, you know what? I'll deal with that later. The ultimate procrastinator, the golem player. I'm going to go for Skeletons here so the Fly Machine locks onto that instead of our Fly Machine, and then I would win that interaction as well. This is a really interesting game. I think that he's going to go in for a golem and try to 3-crown me here, so it's going to be in my best interest to take the tower in the left-hand side and then go around and pull his Night Witch to the left-hand lane as well. So if he went golem here, we could go and pull the Night Witch that he drops behind into the left-hand tower, towards this tower with those Royal Hogs. At least that's what my big brain is telling me. Maybe I'm a small brain, but I feel like that was a good decision. So I'm going to go Recruits here, and I've also got Fly Machine if I need to, but I'd rather Ice Spirit since it's able to freeze everything for a very long period of time. I can Skeletons here, and then win the interaction against the Fly Machine. I think this is well worth it. So our Fly Machine wins this, and he hasn't even taken a tower. We've taken both of his right now. We have all the power. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs. Might be able to get arrows down depending on what happens. I think I walk away with a 3-crown, despite this guy having the only Fireball Golem deck in existence, like almost every time it's Lightning. We are asserting an utter amount of dominance. And the best thing is, our card cycle is so quick that we can just keep up the aggression in the offense. If you've got elite barbarians, you can't go and drop them in the middle. You can't solve the riddle. You can't take my tower. You are always on the back foot. And in the end, you got bruised and confused by the piggy taking your tower. It's really cool finally being able to 3-crown golem players with Royale Hogs. Hey, we got a game against someone that loves e-golem. Well, I probably hate you, and probably everyone else hates you too. It's just one of those things. When you see e-golem coming at you, you just know it's all up in the air, and you better get a good matchup. So I'm going to go for Royale Hogs on the left-hand side because he already used his rage. He's giving us the white flag of surrender, but he's not going to give up. He's still going to play this game, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Most people never give up, never surrender. Even if the skeleton locks onto the tower and does 1,000,000 damage to him, he's still going to be playing this one out because Elixir Golem, it's a dirty, dirty deck. Oh, that's so bad. This is so bad for me. I hate the fact that I dropped my Elixir Collector and the tower that he's going for because there's a high chance if he takes that tower, all of my Elixir is going to go up in flames as well. I'm going to go for Zappies here because for the most part, they don't have Fireball with this deck, so I want to cycle it as far back as possible here. If I can make that happen, that'll be a vibe. I'm going to go in for Rail Recruits. I'm going to drop the Rail Recruits up top so that it isolates the Elixir Golem blobs from the Battle Healer, so then he can't heal everything up at once. I'm going to go for a Fly Machine, and I think I can get an Ice Spirit down here as well. And I'm in an okay spot. This is not the best, but it's not the worst situation. The arrows will be able to kill all the little blobbies, and I can go in for Royale Hogs. I think Royale Hogs is going to be our best bet. Just going to split them so I can get damage on both sides, and then I can go for an Elixir Collector here. The main thing is, I didn't want to have him going for Elite Barbarians on one side and get rewarded for that, so very, very clean. The Elite Barbarians are getting assassinated.
Target locked. You killed my brother.
I love ranged flying cards like Baby Dragon and Fly Machine because it can give you a perpetual amount of value if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it or they don't have the right cards in cycle. So you guys already know the deal. Whenever we play against Elixir Golem, I'm going to be trying to 3-crown him here. Like, he's going to go for an Elixir Golem on the right-hand side to try to take this tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack most of my recruits in the left-hand lane and try to inflict some serious pain. There's a chance that he also 3-crowns me as well, but I believe that we can make it happen because the Elite Barbarians won't be back in cycle for a bit. So maybe we can get like a Fly Machine on top of an Electric Dragon, or I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what we can have happen here. Also, there's a high chance that he's just not able to kill the Fly Machine. So this is really, really good. I can air on top of the Electric Dragon. The Electric Dragon's gone. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. We have so much damage on the 3-crown, and we're resetting the 3-crown as well. So it looks like he thinks that he can 3-crown me, but in reality, like, he's a wild child. With 50 seconds remaining and no buildings left over for him, what is he expecting? How do you expect to defend that? What are you doing? What is going through your brain right now? Oh, man. Maybe there wasn't anything, but that was a lot of fun. Beating Elixir Golem players is one of the most satisfying things in the world, and you know how they're going to play. I told you guys what he was going to do before he even did it. I knew he was going to drop the Elixir Golem on the right-hand side, and I had my plan of 3-crowning him in the left-hand lane, and it worked out beautifully. So if you guys can follow that same pattern, you'll crush Elixir Golem every time with Royale Recruits. So after that dominant win, we are now 7,500 in the world. All right, so we are playing against a certified king. What are you going to have up your sleeves, my dude? Definitely want to go for skeletons in case that prince is able to penetrate through and hit my tower. Not up for that. Not a huge fan of that at all. Okay, so whenever we see Executioner plus Prince, I'm expecting this to be a very wonky and weird deck. Usually double Prince plus Giant is not going to end up having this type of card combination. Huge fan of playing against people that don't have enough elixir for a Dark Prince or something to counter my Royale Hogs. So a very good start for me. And I can go for an Ice Spirit to freeze the Executioner, eat the Mega Minion because it's not going to matter that much as long as he doesn't drop something in front of it, which he does. Smart player, smart decision, credit where credit is due. Ice Spirit, though, that was amazing. So I gotta credit that Ice Spirit, guys. That was ridiculous. Honestly, that was absolutely absurd. So the Ice Spirit took a zap from our opponent that he was just missing. Then it also took an Executioner hit and stunned the Prince at the same time. That's broken. Obviously, we're going to take the tower on the right-hand side. We've lost a lot of damage in the right-hand lane because we weren't able to afford the Royale Recruits in time for the Dark Prince that was coming down. But you can't always get whatever you want in life. Royale Recruits cost 7 elixir, so it is going to be a tricky and problematic position if you're not able to afford them. That's why we've got Skeletons and Ice Spirit in our deck. We just didn't have it at the right card cycle. So I might be better off dropping Elixir Collector here at 6 elixir just because I know that the Giant's going to die. If you want to spam in the other side, I can use Skeletons and Ice Spirit to kite things into the Fly Machine. So everything that you drop is kind of going to be wasted. Oh, do I want to go Royale Hogs here? No, you're going to go Mega Minion on top of that. Oh, he doesn't. Wow. I was absolutely shocked to not see a Mega Minion there. I'm going to Royale Hogs and Ice Spirit just so I can freeze whatever you drop. Probably going to be a Dark Prince.
Get over here. Okay, let's go.
Ooh, wait. All right. This is going to be a spicy game. Not a huge fan of playing against people that have Tornado plus Dark Prince in the exact same deck. So I'm going to get those Zappies down to stop the Dark Prince's charge, and then maybe even follow up with Royal Recruits at the river. Usually, when your opponent has Executioner or Tornado, they're going to want to use it in conjunction together, but this guy does not have that chance. So I'm going to go for Recruits here, and then I'm going to try to make something happen with the Giant dying pretty quickly to the Skeletons and Recruits. Maybe the Fly Machine can even lock on. I'm going to predict a Mega Minion or something with the Skeletons, so that was very good. And then I can go for Zappies to keep the Fly Machine alive a little bit longer. If the Fly Machine's able to kill the Mega Minion, that's extremely good for me, because then he's not going to be able to get the counter push that he wants. He's going to lose his Executioner on the left-hand lane, and he still hasn't done enough damage, so he has to go in. He has to go balls to the walls out here. He's going to try to 3-crown me, so I want to go for Recruits, and then I want to go in for, like, Royal Hogs as well. So this is going to be one of the most absurd adventures you guys have ever seen in your lives. I have to go all in and hope it works. It's not happening, though, so I can't go all in, but I need to go all in. Oh, this is a bad dynamic to have when you need to do something that's not going to work anyway, and you're looking at your rifle, and you're like, how am I supposed to make this happen? So hopefully he Lightning, so then I can go in for Royal Hogs. He's not going to do that. He's not a bad player at all. He's been playing this super well. I got to go in for more Royal Recruits on the right-hand side, so I can potentially apply enough aggression to force out this guy to drop stuff towards the 3-crown, which he doesn't want to do at all. I'm going to Arrows this so that I can kill the Mega Minion so it doesn't get any damage on the Fly Machine, and then I can go for Zappies here as well to finish off the Executioner, keeping the Fly Machine alive. If I can keep the Fly Machine alive, maybe we can thrive. That Prince is going to get pummeled and shut down by the Fly Machine. Headshot. And then also, it's Dark Prince is in the wrong side, so I really like this. Wait, the Executioner isn't locking on to what it's supposed to at all. I can Fly Machine in the middle and maybe solve the riddle. That's enough damage to the point that I can go for, like, Royal Hogs. I'm hoping that's how it's going to work for us. I need it to work right now. I need to go, like, Royal Hogs and Arrows. I don't know if it's going to happen. We got to make it happen for the memes, though. I'm going to Arrows as well. Got to hit the Dark Prince and the Mega Minion. Is this going to do enough damage? Please, one more hit. One more hit. Yes! Let's go. This guy definitely had a hard counter to me with the Dark Prince plus Tornado. That's absurd. And the Mega Minion for the Fly Machine, but we sneak away with the victory in the end. And you love to see it. Now we're 6,000 in the world. So jumping into this one against the Punisher, he's got to be ready to get punished because we got our Elixir Collector as our 5th card, dropping that as fast as we possibly can. And seeing Electro Spirit plus Ram Rider and Royal Ghost makes me think that this is either going to be Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. There's no other possibility. Unfortunately, we don't have Ice Spirit, so I think the Ram Rider will connect to my tower. Maybe I'm able to shut it down with Skeletons. I don't know. Oh, that's really close. That was ridiculously close to denying 700 damage and getting counter push. Anyway, it is what it is. I could also arrow on that, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Just rather play defensive right now and get a juicy positive elixir trade on defense. Ignore the bats and Ice Spirit on top of the Bandit so it doesn't dash onto anything. So this is really good. Oh, wait, what? It dashed twice. Oh, wait, it didn't dash. That's ridiculous. I've never seen that interaction before. The Zappies reset the Bandit's dash. Is that a glitch? Because I felt like when the Bandit starts to dash, it's invulnerable. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys have ever seen anything like that, because personally, I have not. I'm going to see Skeletons down here with most of the Recruits on the left-hand side. Still doesn't shut that down. That is abysmal. Anyway, I'm going to go for Zappies since we are able to kill the bats with that. And he might go in for a Mega Knight. If you do, I think I'm okay because I have Fly Machine. I've got Ice Spirit. I've got a lot of things that are annoying for you. The Fly Machine is able to damage you down from a distance, and then I can also even Arrows if I need to. Where do I Ice Spirit? Honestly, I think I Ice Spirit here. If I'm going to be real with y'all, I think that...
And his name is John C.
is able to shut down the rest of his stuff, perpetually slow down and stun the Electro Wizard, which isn't used to getting stunned, but I guess he's shocked from that. And we can go in for another Elixir Collector if I want to, because I am up a lot right now. I can get a juicy trade with the Skeletons and then go in for a Zappies here afterward. I hope that that doesn't... Oh, it's going to chain onto everything. Oh, that was really well played. Making sure that he went in for the Electro Spirit at the right point allowed him to get damage with the... I guess the Ram Rider that would have gotten him absolutely nothing. So credit where credit is due. This guy's a great player. I guess as we start to win more and more games, people are going to get better. It makes sense. It checks out. He's going to Mega Knight here, so I'm going to slow roll a Fly Machine in the same side. And then I think I can go in for like Skeletons to combat the rest of his stuff. So I'm going to go Skellies here. Going to go in for Recruits when I get the ability to. And I might be able to stop the Ram Rider. I don't know if the Ram Rider is going to get slowed down by the Zappies. I really want that to get slowed down. Oh my gosh. Ram Rider, stop hammering me like that. That's not nice, brother. All right, I'm going to drop 2 Fly Machines here. Well, the Bandit went on the wrong side. He has nothing for the Fly Machine now. Well, that's terrible. The Bandit just said, you know what? I've had enough of tanking for you. I've had enough of taking all that damage. and I just don't get appreciated. So I'm sorry, but that bandit just screwed you over, and he might even ban the bandit. The bandit stole the game from me. You're working for the enemy out here. GG, well played, and peace out. Pleasure playing against you. We're going to give you a GG. We're going to give you a well played, and we'll go on to the next one. We'll see where we are in the world, because I think we're just cruising up. Not even losing games today. Plus 27 trophies, and that win streak is utterly unstoppable. 5,000 in the world. Hey, yo, we got another game against the devil. Well, hopefully we're going to put you in heaven and make you a super sad sir. We're going to make you the most misplaced person on this planet. Well, I don't even know if the devil is in the planet. You guys have to let me know on that. I'm going to go in for Zappies in the back, and whenever we see Zap, I'm expecting it to be a Lava Hound deck, which I really, really, really want to play against, because all I have to do is go in for Elixir Collectors, and I automatically win those matchups every single time. Wait, are you gonna have Mega Knight right now? Because you zapped and then you didn't cycle anything. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. This is not a vibe. That's all my stuff dead, and now I'm wasting Elixir. Oh my goodness. If I go in for Fly Machine here, that's the only thing that I can do, because if I overcommit, he's just gonna go Goblin Giant, E-Barbs, and wreck me. So I have to play safe rather than sorry. So I'm gonna go in for like Rail Recruits here. Make sure that the Goblin Giant gets retargeted with the Ice Spear, and maybe we can keep the Fly Machine alive a little bit longer with the Skeletons. Oh, that was such a good zap on his end. I got to go for arrows or I'm going to lose the game. So that's what we have to do. Wow. That was a close one. So if I went Elixir Collector, I wouldn't have had Elixir to defend. I've just played matchups like this way too many times, and I've realized from my mistakes what I can and can't do. There are limitations of every deck, and you will learn only from losses. So if you guys lose games, don't be afraid to lose. Whenever you try out a new deck for the first time, especially a deck like this, you're likely not going to play it very well. But since I've played Royal Hogs, Rare Recruits for, years now, I'm pretty good with it. You guys will definitely get good as you play more and more. All right, the E-Barbs get fully countered. Even if he rages this, I don't think he's going to get damage. I don't know if the Ice Spirit was worth it. I think it was, but he dropped almost all of his Elixir with E-Barbs, Rage at the River, and Zappy's hard counter E-Barbs. If you guys don't know, now you know. Just do that play, and you'll make your opponent cause an immeasurable amount of dismay. I can maybe go in for, like, a Fly Machine, Skeletons, and then get back to Elixir Collector, and then shut all of this down for a very good trade. So you guys are noticing that I'm not spending too much Elixir right now. I'm just going to wait and see if he wants to go in for a Goblin Giant, and if he does, then we'll go in and drop our Zappies instead. So since he didn't, he just went for an Electro Wizard. I don't have to spend as much Elixir. I can Ice Spirit on top of the E-Wiz, and then I can also go in for a Royal Hogs as well, because we got so much damage on this side. Even if you go for a Sparky, I think it's going to be worthwhile for us in the end for us to stack up a lot of Fly Machines. So this is still a vibe. I like this a lot. And now I can cruise control with my Zappies and my Fly Machine, get him to go in for a Goblin Giant, and we'll see how well this works for me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm feeling real good about this, and I shouldn't be, but I feel like this is going to be a great spot. So I'm going to Royal Recruits a little bit earlier just to destroy the Sparky and all of his spam. Make sure that the Fly Machine is always going to be on our side if possible. And then I can go in for Royal Hogs on the other side because we're up so much Elixir. I feel like if you have to E-Barbs that, I can shut it all down with the Zappies, and then you're not... Ooh, maybe you are able to stop this. I don't think you are, but maybe. We'll see. I'm going to go Skeletons just in case, and then I can go in for a Zappies again, and then Royal Recruits afterward. The reason why I'm going for Zappies first is that I just want everything to be separated out here, because those E-Barbs are super scary if he's able to pop off with it. I'm going to go Royal Hogs, so then when he goes in for more spam, he's going to hopefully have the Leaf Barbarians targeting that instead of my tower and getting it pulled back. That's always a vibe. And then I can go in for another Fly Machine. Looks like the Zappy's going to reset this. And then I can just go for Royal Hogs and Royal Recruits and win the game. So that's what I'm planning on doing. He might go in for a Sparky, but he can't defend both sides. So he has to pick what side he wants to lose. Maybe he's not even going to play the game anymore. I don't think I would play the game anymore if I was him, but he's got, you know, that Sparky resolve. Never give up, never surrender, because Sparky does 1,000,000 damage in a couple seconds. But the game is all but over. GG, well played and peace out. I wish I could have taken both towers at the same time. As you guys can see, this deck dominated the devil. Peace out, buddy, and we'll see where we're at in the world. We've been climbing up so steadily, and we haven't even lost a game. 4,500, baby. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and have an awesome rest of your day.